What's going on, guys? I hope you are all well, fine and dandy. We're just getting set up here at Droid Builders UK. This is the annual Christmas event. We're just waiting on Lee Towsey's hair and makeup, which hopefully will be done momentarily once they found some hair for him, of course. So those of you that couldn't be here today, sorry about that. But we are having fun. As you can see, most of the people here are wearing masks at the moment, unless they're singing, which apparently is a thing. So if you are joining us, can you just give us a quick thumbs up just to make sure this is coming in loud and clear? We are actually setting up for the 39.1% races at the moment. And as you can see, it's nail-biting stuff right now. Hello, Rover. I hope you're well. Oh, Las Vegas, eh? Amazing stuff. So it looks like Lee is in the distance there. I can see him in front of the mirror at the moment. And they're just doing a couple of test races at the moment just to make sure that the transponders are working. The way that this works on the 39.1% track is like any race. They whiz round and there is a little marker. And once it goes around that marker, it records it to an iPad. So it's fastest time. And these are all 39.1% 3D printed track droids. As you can probably see in the distance as well, we've got a number of R2D2s. There's an R5 over there. Couldn't sleep. Oh, no. Well, that sucks. Okay, so we're just going to go quiet for the next couple of minutes just while we wait for the Lee Towsey to perhaps come swinging in on a rope. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. So bear with me and we'll be back momentarily. I'll keep the stream going though, don't worry. So just to give you guys a little bit of an update for a second, we've got a droid that's not working. Lee is panicking at the moment. He might lose his job. So as soon as this droid is ready and working, we will be undertaking the first race of the day. Okay, so the first race is about to start. I've just been told. Lee Towsey's looking very excited with himself at the moment. And you'll see also Mark Tadgel's here today with his pajamas, his Star Wars pajamas, which he's wearing in a fashionable style. Okay, so the droids are being lined up as we speak. Morning, Lars. Hope you're well, sir. So we are just getting lined up ready for the very first race of the day. Hopefully you can pretty much see the track from there. In fact, the camera's not in the best position, is it? But there's not much I can do about that at this particular point. There's a certain irony of having to wear a mask at these types of events at the moment. You can't see who's talking. Oh, hello, Glyn. I thought you were coming down. So we got another droids here today. The grey one, which you can see struggling around at the moment, is Lawrence Bevins. We've also got Oliver, who is the child Oliver, not the other Oliver, who's got the white and orange droid. Oliver Steeples is there with a grey droid. He's looking very pleased with himself. There he goes. So top right-hand corner, you can probably see him now. I think he's going to be sitting this one out. Knowing Oliver, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve, of course. Who else we got? I think we got Chris. I don't know who the other guy is. The problem, of course, with people wearing masks is you can't see who they actually are. So you're isolating. Oh, Jesus. No. I do think that perhaps there is the beginning of the zombie apocalypse, Glyn, when you've got to be self-isolating. Just don't get bitten. That's the key to this, I think. So the grey droid that's moving around at the moment is Lawrence. Don't hold up too much hope for him and his driving skills at this particular point in time, being that I've seen him crash about 500 times. So Oliver Steeples is number 7. We're just getting that set up. And Chris has got the Iron Man droid, I believe. I really hope that is his name. Okay, we are about to start the first race of the day. Oliver thought that the race was 2 at a time. He didn't realise that it was all at once. That shows the dedication to Oliver's knowledge on 39.1% track droid racing. So a few notable figures we have here today. We have James coming up here, just on the left-hand corner, just walking around. He's been allowed out today from Bristol. His wife's allowed him out for one of the first times of the last 2 years since lockdown. He's busy taking some photos at the moment. We've got Lawrence. The guy wearing the pajamas is Mark Tadgell, which is he's very well known. At the back, taking photographs on the top left-hand corner, top right-hand corner is Chris. We haven't seen him for quite some time. There we go, flashing away. Who else have we got here? Again, it's very difficult to tell who's here because they've got masks on. We've got Giles in the right-hand corner. Here we go. Right, the first race is about to start now. Here we go. And they're off. And young Oliver has crashed to start with. Lawrence hasn't even really got off the line. He's been pushed over. Okay, so leading at the moment is the police droid, which is one of the droid builder's own droids, as in from the club. Oh, he's just done a little crash as well. I mean, this is exciting. So, of course, the aim of the game of this particular one is to win. And that goes without saying, I'm sure. Oliver Steeples is failing abysmally. It's a slow robot as well. My God. So this is a time trial and it's also a speed trial. And I think still leading is young Oliver. It's very difficult to tell at this particular point in time. Oh, there's been a crash. Nasty crash. So the idea of this is so you don't have to wrap your £15,000 worth of R2D2 around a track. You can actually print these. It's a couple of kilos of filament, and it's cost around about £100 to build one of these particular models. There is a Facebook group, which is the 39.1%ers, where you can download the files for free and also get the information online. This track's been built by Lee Towersey. And the larger R2D2s also have a similar track. But it's big and heavy. Is that the silver one to the bottom right? Yeah, it could be. It could be. Oh. We certainly don't have Lewis Hamilton here today, that's for sure. And Oliver is now being pushed along. There's part of me that has an enormous sense of admiration for Oliver's really slow droid. I mean, that thing is slow. Let's ask Lee a question. Lee, has Oliver's droid got 6 volts or 12? Is it really 12? It needs pushing along. Well, looking at his driving, I can imagine that Loz hasn't done a lap yet. That's why I think he's got a 6-volt battery in that thing. It's very, very slow. In fact, I think we should probably get down there and maybe speak to a couple of the guys. Let me put a mask on for a second. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Is there a minimum alcohol limit? Yeah, probably. I imagine most of these guys are driving home today. So just to give you an update of what's going on, at the moment the transponders aren't working. So here we have Oliver. Oliver, are you running 6 volts or 12 volts?
12.
Because this is slow.
Oh no, feel how heavy it weighs.
Is this slow and steady wins the race?
No. It's just whatever. It's a test.
It's a test.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lift it up and see how heavy it is.
Okay. My God, so is this a car battery you've got in there?
Close enough, yeah.
It does feel very, very heavy.
It is very heavy.
Yeah.
I've no idea.
So those of you who haven't heard this is Lee's asking if anybody wants to have a go. Hello there, how are you?
Hi, Sam.
It's Chris, isn't it?
Adam.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I've been calling you Chris. Adam, how's it going?
Good.
Okay, so this is the Iron Man style droid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are we 12 volt?
Yeah. 12.6.
12.6. Okay.
Going for
extra 6 volts.
Well, Oliver, you are running. You must be running 6 volts in that thing because it's slow. It's really slow. But slow and steady might win the race unless you've got a faster droid.
I'm just skidding. I've got no traction.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least you can crash into people.
I know it's a fun bit.
Mark's on his knees as per usual today. He's got some tape out. Double-sided action here. Mark's joining us today wearing his pajamas, of course. So we do have a droid in the background here. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is a gold droid that is cycling along at the moment, which is absolutely incredible. And he's got a little baby Yoda. That is very cool. Oliver, what do you think about this particular droid?
It's awesome. I didn't see the Grogu earlier, but we'll have a proper look later.
Do you think you might like to try that?
I don't think I'll fit.
Well, you might. You could maybe sit on his lap. Or in the bag.
I was going to say something. This is for children.
It is for children. You're quite right.
Is Hannah gone?
She has gone, yeah. We're also live on YouTube.
Hey, live on YouTube.
Live on YouTube.
So no swearing.
No swearing at all. No, none. Nunts. Nunts indeed. Right, who else have we got? No, don't mention him. Who else have we got over here? So we've got Jamie and we've got Chris. Hello. How's it all going? You've got a card. There's no money in it.
I've got a card. There's no money in it. What kind of card is that?
Jamie, what's going on? Why is there no money in the card?
I'm tight.
You're tight. Okay. Okay, right. The second race, or the first race, is about to start again. Here we go. Are you ready? And they're off. There's a lot of crashing going on right now. It's like the human centipede. My word. So Oliver's slow droid is slowly moving itself around the track here. But your droid is all over the place. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good. Which is your droid? This one here?
Yeah.
The silver top one. Okay. It's looking good. Looking very good. Lawrence, how's the driving going?
It's a lot harder than it looks.
Have you been practicing at home?
I have tried, but it's a bit difficult on the gravel that I've got. But it's a little bit too fast for me, and I can only operate it one-handed.
Right, gotcha. So you've got gravel in your house?
No, outside my drive.
So you didn't think maybe inside on the carpet might have been a good idea?
It won't go like my carpet.
It won't.
Move.
It won't move. Okay.
It won't move.
Well, that is
Plus, I have a dog.
right. Okay, you have a
You'll
dog.
probably see that as a toy.
There's a bit of tampering going on now.
Oh, there's loads of cheating.
There is a lot of cheating going on in here, and this is part of the allure, I think, to the miniature droid races. The cheating that goes on is is well beyond me. In fact, there's quite a lot of cutting into the floor here as well, which I believe is probably from Oliver's droid. Now Lee is okay, right? So this makes a bit more sense now. So the police droid is Lee Towersey. And I know that because there's a huge amount of concentration coming from Lee right now. Lee, how's it going?
It's going very well, thank you, Sam.
So
I'm winning.
You're the cop. You're the police.
I'm the cop. Yeah, I'm the police. Yeah, and we're on our last lap. We've had a few issues with the droids, batteries running out and stuff, but all in hand. Capable Mark Tadgel is on it. Our service engineer, and that's race over.
So Lee Towersey won that one, I believe. Another shallow victory.
Oh,
Now that's interesting because we've got Lee, then Oliver. Now Oliver's a very, very slow droid. I mean,
that's Oliver's Cox.
I was Oliver Cox, right? Where's Oliver Steeples then? Oh, he's fourth. Okay, slow and steady wins the race. I mean, I love the fact that this also gives a speed, but it's got to be more than 1.1 miles an hour. I'm pretty sure at that. I mean, what's that tracking off? GPS?
it's off the distance of the track,
Right.
which I've estimated at 15 meters.
Right.
So then it just works it out from that
Right. Okay.
on your lap time.
Gotcha.
So whether we know the true length of the course, don't know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, you certainly can cut the tension with a knife in here right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is they've got one or two little battery issues here today, and that's because people are out of practice after 2 years of lockdown. Some of these droids need oiling, that's for sure.
Right, good line up to race again.
Right, we're going to go for another race. This is going to be race number 2. Oliver is once again cheating. I can see him crashing into other droids. Now then, Ian Yates has just arrived. It looks like he's got a dome in a bag. He's giving all the elbows to everybody. I can get you some power. Yes, you can.
Is that pink one not working evenly?
Right, I'm just going to go and plug Lee in. Charge him up. Get those lipos on. A little bit more, darling, a little bit more. That's what she likes. There we go. There we go, dear. No problems. Right, let's have a look at some of the comments. Gaffer tape. Fubar. Can't help but ask, do they have to wear masks over their eyes? Well, I think certainly some of them do, yes. Morning, Emma. Hope you're well. Emma's got a booster today. Fair play. It's good to get vaccinated. It's good to get vaccinated. So we have got an eclectic mix of people here today, including Michael Badley from Mr. Badley's Printed Droids. We also have Dave Moog from Droid Division, who is responsible for these fabulous pit droids. And I'll tell you what, there are some absolutely amazing builds here today. Not least the little cycling droid that's making its way around the nightclub at the moment. So today, apart from the 39.1% droid races, we have been undertaking MOTs for the R2D2s that are here, part of the UK R2D2 club. And I believe most of them have passed today, which is good. But that's probably 2 years of not actually being used. But, it is what it is. So I think the gold pit droid is actually Chris Osborne's. And Chris is responsible for the steampunk droid that many people are aware of. John is also now taking a photo of me. How's that, John? You like that one? Yeah, okay. So we got Big Daddy Darren Paulson here. just talking to Chris at the moment. He's certainly a smooth operator of the UK R2 Builders Club, and he's also responsible for the portal and a lot of the stuff that we're doing online now. So keep your eyes peeled for more updates on the website, which is droidbuilders.uk. Right, second race is about to start. Here we go. Three, two, one, and away we go. Now, currently the yellow droid is in the front. He's just got caught on one of the pipes, though. People haven't got caught up on so many pipes since Mario and Luigi were around, of course. Oh, silver top droid is away now. He's taking it slow and steady. So silver top droid is certainly in the lead at the moment, but Lee Towers is sneaking up on him. He's doing a Lewis Hamilton. He's going to crash into him. Oh! And Lawrence is still dealing with regret, I think, at this point, where he said it's too fast for him, which I think Oliver Steeples has the opposite problem at the moment with his super slow 6-volt droid, which is really heavy. There is a hell of a lot of crashing going on. We've just got another winner at the raffle. Giles is over in the background there, selling tickets at the moment. Also, another couple of things to mention. There is a limited edition coin for the Droid Builders UK. I think it's coin number 1, which is currently on eBay. I'm sure if someone is apt to doing so, they can either find it on the website or somebody might even share it. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I think everybody's doing well, actually, Emma. Thank you for asking. So Paul Felsky's having a little bit of fun at the moment with his R2. Nearly crashed it into Darren Paulson. Darren doesn't look happy. He's got his hands in his pockets and he's walking over to Chris. Chris is talking to someone else, so he's just been ignored. He's actually been pied, is what we call it in the industry. Just coming through the doors now is Ian Yates. He's got a handbag. Oh. Who won? Lee did. Yeah, another shallow victory for Mr. Lee Towersey there, of course. Which is fine. Right, I'm just going to go on mute and just find out what's going on, and I will be back momentarily. So I'm sure you can probably see to your left-hand side, you can see Michael Badley is deep within a droid at the moment. We've just got some really good photos of him, much to his displeasure and my amusement, of course, which is always nice. Okay, another race is just about to start, and they are off. Once again, I think Mr. Towsey is... Oh, no, actually, I don't think that is Lee, actually. Well, they have got gummed up. Once again, Oliver Steeples is cheating. Oh! So it looks like the quality of the race has now improved. As you can see, people aren't crashing as much. And it's a slightly better flow around the track this time. Small crash there. Looks like Jamie's had to take his droid off track for the minute. I think we got a bit of binding on one of the sides. In fact, we've got some bad noises coming out of one of these droids here. Look, the blue and orange one has got some severe issues right now. What's that? Lee has got some big issues with this droid right now, and he's got the walk of shame. What came out of it? A spring, a dear little spring. And that spring, of course, is what keeps the tension on the tracks on this particular model of the 39.1%ers. Hello, Daryl. Hope you're well, mate. We are having a good time here right now. And if you've just joined us, welcome along. We are going to be doing a piece to camera shortly, but we're just following up on the races at the moment. So today is an MOT day for the UK R2 builders, and it's also a Droid Builder UK event here today. We've got a number of R2 style Astromechs. There's an R5, there's a KT. On the floor, to your left-hand side, you will see Michael Badley with his head inside a Jawa sandcrawler. He's laying on the floor. It looks like he's having a nap, actually, but actually he's not. And right in front of us here is the 39.1% track where we are diligently racing around, which is a hell of a lot of fun. There's a number of droids here today from R2D2, R2KT. We've got an R5D4, a variety of other droids from the Star Wars universe. And we do have a fair few people here today. We've got our own COVID restrictions going on at this event today. So obligatory mask wearing and COVID test before we came into the venue today. So that is the reason why most people are wearing masks. And we're just trying to keep everybody safe. And if anybody is vulnerable, well, we've catered for you today. So in the next couple of minutes, or next 10, 15 minutes, probably knowing Lee, we are going to do a piece to camera and talk about what's going on here. And of course, the run of shame. I love that. Yeah, there is a young man called Oliver who is the son of Jamie, and he is racing that little orange and white droid around at the moment. So we've got Matt just in front of us here. He hasn't brought a droid along today, but he has brought a pit droid along, which is the one that he won in the auction recently, our last Droid Builders UK show. Lee's looking very official with his Star Wars hat on today. So the venue we're at is the Agincourt, which is in Camberley in Surrey. They've been very kind, as per usual, to allow us to be at this venue today, and they are hosting us. And they do this every year for us for free, which is very, very nice of them to allow us to do this. Michael Badley is still very much involved with the Sandcrawler. I wish I could zoom in further. Let's see if we can. Hang on a minute. Let's see. Okay, so let's just move around here a little bit. There he is. He is just, see here. There we go. Just in there, little tickle there. Good morning, Flight Blog. I hope you are well. Let's have a look around here then. So in the corner over here, we do have an R2D2, which is my one actually. Sorry, hang on, focus. Oh, why won't you focus? Right, let's push the button. Here we go. Then we got R2KT. Then we got a droid with no head on at the moment. Another R2D2. Let's just move him around a little bit. Here we go. Another R2D2. R5D4. Oh, another race is about to start. So we'll zoom back out just for a second. And here we go. They're off. Yellow droid is certainly in front at this point in time, followed by a little Oliver's droid. Yellow droid is certainly dominating the track this time. There is no messing around. So as I was saying, every year in December, we try and have the Southern event, which is just a get-together where we take part in some MOTs, and we also do this droid racing. It's a big open space here, and we've been very, very lucky to be able to find a venue that will host this particular event. So again, if you just joined us, this is the 39.1% ERS race. I think yellow is certainly going to be the winner of the day. Take care, Emma. Have a good day. Oh, nasty crash there from little Oliver's droid. So interestingly enough, Oliver Steeples is really having a moment with that pit droid. I wish I'd caught that on camera. I would have zoomed in on that. That was a classic there. You can see Oliver's here at the moment. He's like a lost child in the middle of Sainsbury's. There is a missing child called Oliver. Could his parents please come to checkout number 1? So the yellow 39.1% droid is certainly making himself known. It's a very, very fast droid. And again, all of these will have very, very, very minor differences, probably with speed and quality, depending on how they were printed and the type of motors and or batteries that are being used, of course. But speed isn't everything, also traction on the tracks. And this is a very, very slippery floor here. I'm not sure who won that, but it was obviously whoever was driving the yellow droid, and Lee had a few things to say about that in a muffled tone. Right, we're just going to go quiet while we do the changeover, and I will be back momentarily. Okay, let's just have a little look around here for a moment and see what's going on. So Michael Badley has got his sandcrawler moving around. So I'm just going to zoom in on this. Bear with me for a second. Here we go. As you can see here, Mike is moving his little sandcrawler around. And when I say little, it's certainly not little. And from what I understand, the idea of this, being the size that it is to allow smaller droids, which are also on the Michael Badley Builders group, inside of this, and they can be unloaded easily. There is another race that is about to start happening, though, so let's zoom back out for a second and move on around and see what's going on here. Here we go. Now, I think some of these droids are picking up some fatalities now. The yellow droid, as you can see, it was very fast on the last race, but this has now... Oh, it's starting, and it's definitely got some gear slippages here. Really, that should be pulled out of the race at this particular point. Yeah, the gearing has certainly failed on this particular robot, which is a real shame because it was a very, very fast robot. And this, of course, is a Lee Towersy build. When we talk about quality, Lee's having to do a take back on this one. Now the police droid, which you can see at the front here, which has just crashed. Let's have an interview quickly with Lee. Lee, what's happened?
We've had another droid failure. I think we've got a slippy gear.
Yeah, it sounded like it. It did sound like a slippy gear. Oh, look at that. It sounds all right, actually. Is there any... little bit of tension on it? It's got some movement, though, isn't it? Seems all right.
Back in the game.
It's catching. It's catching on something, isn't it? It's the gear. It's the
Splitting, isn't it?
yeah. It's that that's that brass gear, isn't it?
Yeah. What a shame.
Oh, what a nightmare! What a nightmare! And this droid, of course, was printed on the Luzbot. Just get that one in there.
What indeed? What indeed?
So unfortunately, this particular race is a bit of a non-event. Looks like an endurance race. Yeah, it sort of is. Well, let's have a look round now. Let's see what we can see over here. We've got one of Chris's droids. Let's move over, try and zoom ourselves back in. So we've got the steampunk droid over there, which I'm sure you can see, which is adapted from a wheelchair. And then Mike Berry's droids, which is the red-topped R2 and the green droid. And then James Furtado's R5D4. Paul Felsky's R2D2 is to the left of your screen right now. And let's just move around the room a little bit. See what else we can see here today. Where's that sandcrawler? There it is. Okay, so this is the new sandcrawler that Michael Badley's been working on. And as you can see, a maskless Michael Badley is smiling with delight at the moment as this thing moves slowly around the room, picking up parts where it can. Look at that. How cool is that? It sort of blends into the floor, unfortunately, but... See, this guy to the left here with the mask, I don't know who that is. He could just be some random guy from the street. I've not spoken to him. I don't know who he is. Might be a good time to maybe get involved and find out who he is. I thought it was Paul, but it's not. I don't think it is. See, the mask and hat, you see, that's what gives it away. So John Gowan is, there you go. Paul Felsky's droid is running around at this point as well. Let's have a quick look at that. And Paul is one of the 3 droids currently in the UK R2 builders that's a tier 2 droid, which is Disney approved to do very big events. Oh, there's something going on over here. We've got to have a quick look at this. Here we go. Michael Badley is back on the floor again. Let's have a little zoom in on this. Sorry about the butt crack. This is a work in progress, I believe, with this particular droid. And of course, it goes without saying, it is a very, very large droid, certainly for a 3D printed droid. I think James Furtado is over there as well, helping. He looks like one of the Mortal Kombat characters. He's got the mask and hoodie. Excuse me, rambling. Thanks, Daryl. Yeah, we just got to keep talking, haven't we? Oh, there's another race that's just about to start. You cannot get away from this right now. Of all the people that are watching this, there aren't many of you, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you watching this. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So we have a pink droid and we have the cop. So this is very much Lee versus Mark. And I'm guessing Lee is the pink droid. Yeah, he's nodding. Okay. Here we go. So Mark is certainly in the oh my God. Oh, there has been a faceplant, ladies and gentlemen. Lee Towsey's pink droid has just been destroyed. Yes! See, it just goes to show that it can happen to anyone. And I think there might be a small issue with it now. I think the gear has gone on this now. I think Lee is out of the race. He doesn't want to admit it. We have got some noises here. It's dying. That thing is dying. It's dead. Ladies and gentlemen, the walk of shame from Mr. Lee Towersey. I haven't been this excited since, I don't know when. That was insane. Absolutely insane. And the 5 people that are watching this live stream are going mad right now. Lee, what have you got to say for yourself?
Oh, gutted, fam. Gutted.
Pink number 18, unfortunately, has fallen foul of the gear ratio issues. Is it the same problem again? Yeah, shame. So the way that these motors work is there's 2 brass gears inside of the mech, and that's basically what turns that round. Hey, Rover, thanks very much. Yeah, I'm tell you what, I was excited. That was, it's a shallow victory again for Mark, of course, because he just has to slowly glide around the track now. So we've got 50 seconds left now. There is a small R5 that's just come out. We're going to have a little zoom in on that for a second. Here we go. Let's see if we can... Where is he? Down here, just at the bottom of your screens now, ladies and gentlemen. Little baby R5. And this is another Michael Badley build. Hopefully nobody steps on it, because that'd be a nightmare. Come back out again. So we've got quite a lot of action here on the dance floor at the moment with Paul Felsky and his R2D2, and also the Sandcrawler, which is slowly making its way around, picking up scraps. And the good news, of course, is that we do have a Sandcrawler here that can take away some of Lee Towers' broken droids, which are in abundance at the moment. We have an Oliver Steeples just on the floor here at the moment. He's taking some photographs of a pit droid. It's a bit creepy, actually, to say the least. The pit droid is an absolutely fabulous pit droid. It's the Golf-style droid, which it makes me want to print another one, actually. It's, sometimes I think you see a particular design and you've got to copy it. What's the website for the 39.1% files? Good bloody question. If you go to Facebook and type in 39.1% ERS, you will find a collection of people there where people are actually building these things. There are 3 different types of 39.1% that have been released. There's version 1, which is just the stock version. Version 2 with some improvements. And there is another one called the Speedy Droid. Now, I haven't seen one of these in person, but it's got a rapid motor inside of it, which is apparently a little bit scary. And yeah, if you feel the need, you can obviously modify this. The idea of this site was set up to support a mental health charity, which it's done a valiant job on. And all power to you if you want to print one of these. That's where you need to be. The 39.1% ERS. So as I say, the format of the day is to have a couple of races. And then this evening, we will be going out and having a meal locally with our fellow compadres. And of course, Droid Builders. Now, Giles Redpath is now coming across the track. He's now giving me the scouts. Hello. How you doing, Giles?
I'm doing quite well. How are you doing? Are we live?
We are live, yeah.
Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Where's the camera? Hi, camera. It's over there. Oh, hello. How are you doing?
How are we doing? Everything all right?
Fantastic.
Good stuff. You got to plug anything?
Well, my tombola is going really well. We're getting rid of all the stuff there. We've got some stock still left of our calendars for 2022. So have a look at the website at droidbuilders.uk/merch and have a look on there for the fantastic calendars of 2022. So if you want to have a gift for the next year, for Christmas.
That sounds really good. Now, Giles, tell me a little bit about the rare coin that's on eBay.
The rare coin, well, that's live at the moment, isn't it? We've got until probably 2 o'clock to go for the coin numbered 100. It's one of these wonderful coins here, which I'll just demonstrate very quickly. I'll get one out in time. But on eBay at the moment, I don't know if you can see that from there, but one of these fantastic coins, they're all individually numbered, but are currently on eBay. If you search for droidbuilders.uk and have a look there for coins, challenge coins, Star Wars, you'll be able to find it. Bid on it. I think it's about £106 at the moment for the number 100 coin.
Amazing. So what coins have you got there? And they're all individually numbered. So have you got a 69 maybe?
No, I've got that one already.
So what numbers have you got there? Can you pick a number? Is that what? And how much are these?
These are £10 each.
Yep.
And I've got numbers from 90 to 98 left.
Wow. Okay. So
We've nearly run out.
have you got a 99?
That's already been sold, unfortunately.
You got 98, 97,
Yeah,
96.
If you want to go through the whole list, I can do, yeah. So, on there, yeah, 97, 3 of those put together. 92, you're trying to do a fill here, are you?
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I know this is the first time for a lot of people that have maybe ever seen this, but
89.
here is £20.
No way.
Yep, I know.
Cash out of Sam. Oh my goodness.
Can you believe it? So there's £20.
Thank you.
So what I'll do, so that's for two,
Thank you.
because it's £10 each. So what have you got then? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at these.
94, 95, 89, 91.
89 sounds good. So I'll have 89,
89.
yeah, and a 95.
And a 90. 92, 90, oh, I haven't got 95. Oh, there's 95.
You have got 95. Well, there you go. Okay, so how many have we got of these left? So this is a limited edition. We've got 5 of these left. I'm just going to zoom in on this so you guys can see that. So these are very special edition coins here. They're £10 each. Look at that. And are these available, Giles, online at the moment? In fact, I tell you what, why don't you come up here a second? Let's get Giles up on stage just for a few moments. And what we'll do is quickly change cameras. Oh, hang on. I say change cameras. We will change cameras. Let's have a look and see what's going on here. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Bear with me. It's time for a quick battery change, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. That's what happens when you just leave the camera on. Here we go. Right, we're just going to move that over. I'm assuming you can still hear me. If not, don't worry about it. We'll be back in just a few moments. Right then, here we go. Let's press this button, and we should have, he says. There we go. Right, so if we just stand just over here, Giles.
I'm on camera.
You are on camera. Yes, indeed you are. So this is Giles. He's head of our merch and advertising team on the Droid Builders UK and UK R2 Builders site. Giles, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you very much.
So we're all masked up with COVID-19 restrictions right now, which has been interesting to say the least. But we have got 5 coins left.
We have.
So are these available online?
Yes, they are. 5 coins are left online.
So if somebody was to buy one now,
Yep, I'll post it tomorrow. Well, Monday anyway.
okay. So this is what we're going to do is just zoom in a little bit on this just for a second, guys, just so you can see that. And these are limited edition. Okay. And again, if you do search on ebay.co.uk, you will find the coin number 100. What happened to coin number 1?
It was sold off, and we got near enough. I think £180 for it.
£180 for coin number 1. That's absolutely insane. So, what else is going on in the world of Giles and droid building?
What else apart from that? Well, unfortunately, I was injured in August, so I've not been able to do any droid building going forward. So, I'm looking forward to starting that again in the new year. Get my droid back up to standard again, and get it out into the field.
Well, as you know, Giles, I've been a little bit out of the game, a little bit out of touch, but I believe you had a CAT scan. No, sorry, you got bitten by a cat. Is that right?
I got bitten by a cat. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Can we see the hands?
That's why I've got the
Look at that.
injury.
That's insane.
It
That's
is.
insane. So what's in the bag?
These are for the tombola.
All right, okay.
So obviously we're doing tomboling at the moment. We've got
Yep.
a few prizes left.
What-
Sold them all.
What's left?
There's a massive image of Darth Vader, a painting of Darth Vader. There's a booklet, sticker booklet on there. There's a USB stick left, and I think a mug as well. So a few things left there.
So it's one of those things you had to really be here
You
for
can't do it
that.
online,
You
no.
can't do this kind of thing
Unfortunately,
online.
You're missing out, if you're not here, unfortunately.
Exactly,
do
exactly
that.
right. Well, thank you very much, Giles.
No, thank you.
Good luck, and hopefully the eBay auction will be come to fruition. It will be several £100s. And what are we raising money for this year?
Motor neurons disease, one of our friends unfortunately passed away yesterday over it. Motor neurons disease. I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries. Thank you, Giles. Look, we're going to go back to the camera and the droid racing in the next couple of minutes. And as you can imagine, it's quite a tentative day today for everybody here, being that Pedge passed away. But we're going to be talking more a little bit about that in a little while. So we will crack on. And don't forget, the coins are still available online. So get yourself onto droidbuilders.uk and pick up the last 5 while you still can. Right then. Okay, let's get straight on back into looking around the room and seeing what is going on out here. Morning, Jeff. Hope you're well. Morning. Let's get somebody else back up here, shall we? Who can we get up here? Mr. Towersy, are you busy? Anything for me? Okay, well, let's stand up here for a second then. Here he comes. He doesn't want to go up on the stairs. Are we demasking? Are we singing for this? Or
We're not singing, but I'll take the mask off.
oh,
I'll take my hat off.
it's like wearing a pair of old knickers on your face, isn't it?
Hey,
Savage. I'm all right. We're live on YouTube at the moment.
Hi, YouTubers. How many have we got? 4, 5?
Probably, yeah, not too
Okay,
many. You
right,
know,
okay.
it's our usual amount, of
Yep.
course, which is good. So we've just been talking about the Droid Builders UK coins, which I've just purchased a couple.
Good man.
So there's 5
Good.
left.
Okay.
And of
I
course-
bought a few. Yep.
And of course,
They're
there's one more on eBay at the moment as well.
Yes, finished at 2:00 today on the Droid Builders UK auction site. So yeah, bid away. I think it's near £100 at the moment.
Absolutely. So we are raising money for motor neurons disease, and I
Yes.
think we probably need to maybe address that quickly now and just talk about what's gone on there.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a sad day as we did lose Pedge yesterday, friend of the club, builder, C3PO, awesome guy. But you know, we talked about this earlier, and it's not one of those days where he would want us to be downhearted about things. We want to be positive, and we want to be remembering him for all the good things. And he was certainly a man that was positive.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we went to see him and we did the salmon and a cup of tea, which you can see on YouTube under the Droid Builders account, and you'll see what good spirits he was in then, considering what shitty circumstances it was. You know, he's in his wheelchair. He had his wonderful wife Sonia has been looking after him, and you know, you can see how positive he was then, even though things were pretty bad. And obviously, sadly, he deteriorated quite quickly. And you know, we caught him at the right time where he was still in good spirits and able to talk. But towards the end, he couldn't talk. He had this computer thing which he used with his sight to operate. That malfunctioned a few weeks ago.
Wow, okay.
So then he just lost communication completely. Even technology let him down, sadly. And yeah, we lost him yesterday, which is sad. But you know, we've got to remember him for all the positive stuff and what an amazing chap he was. And he certainly lived life to the full, as we found out when we did the Sam Lee Cup of Tea. You know,
Absolutely.
he was in bands, and you know,
amazing.
he liked to drink, and he just followed all the passions, all the interests he had, and he always had a supportive family around him, which is important.
Yep. So the Droid Builders are, of course, raising money for motor neurons disease. Where can we find that information?
We can find that through the Droid Builders website. I do know. There's a Just Giving page as well, which is Just Giving Droid Builders. But if you go to the droidbuilders.uk website, you'll find a link to the MND donations there. Plus, you can donate by buying things as well, because some of the things we sell do raise money for the same charity. So you can get stuff out of it as well.
Fabulous. Well, thank you very much for your time.
No
What's
problem.
gone wrong with the 39.1% droids today?
Well, I probably built them in a rush because I've brought about 6 along today for other people to have a go. And I was going to do them during lockdown, and I didn't.
No.
I did them all this week. Just a bit of a panic knowing that I was coming along here. So I was wiring them and working late and fixing them. So I'm going to try and get them repaired for racing later on when we do another live stream in about half an hour, I think, to an hour.
There you go. There you go.
Because we've got the auction finishing at 2.
Yep.
And I think we're going to try and have a live race as well.
Yeah, and I think we've got a Taskmaster coming up, maybe.
Oh, yeah, I've forgotten about that.
Yeah, well, it's the
Yes,
last one. We're
yeah.
neck and neck at the moment with a
the
Sam and Lee.
decider.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Looking forward to it.
hang loose and stick to your. It's easy for me to say.
Yeah.
Stick close to your screen for that, because that's obviously going to be coming up hopefully quite soon.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and thanks for watching, whoever you may be, the one viewer.
There might be a few more. Let's have a look.
Let's find out.
Let's have a look. We've got 9. We've actually went up to 9.
Wow.
Ideas. Yeah,
Come on,
absolutely.
get into double figures. Tell your friends.
So, just very quickly, just before you go, obviously Andor's now wrapped. Tell us everything you can about Andor.
Nothing. Can't tell you anything. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's not getting enough publicity, in my opinion, but we're not getting to see it until later next year. So I'm sure the publicity will come along as and when they decide, but I've got a good feeling about it. Yeah.
Good. Well, thank you very much.
No problem, mate.
All
Good
right.
to see you.
Lovely.
All right.
Take care. Take care. Right. Let's see if we can find somebody else to interrogate and harass. Bear with me. Right, okay then, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to pause here for the moment, but make sure you keep an eye on Facebook and see when we're about to go live this afternoon. There is going to be more droid races. There is going to be a Taskmaster between myself and Lee Towsey as well. So hang fire. We will see you very, very soon. Have a nice lunch, and may the force be with you. See you soon.